Hi, it's Ed Taylor, the Internet Marketing Coach. Right now it's Saturday night, January 14th. It's about 7:45. I'm down in my office and I was going through some emails and I just became incredibly inspired. So I picked up my flip camera and started recording this little video. And let me tell you why. What I've decided to do is a free training session for you this Wednesday at 11 o'clock Pacific time, 11 a.m. Pacific time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through very specifically the most important things you can do to start 2012. Probably the most important things you can do for the entire year of 2012. But we're going to start at the beginning so you really know where you can focus your efforts, your time, put your money right now to have the maximum return. But before I do, I want to tell you what really inspired me on this. I got 2 emails during the week that I'd kind of set aside and I hadn't really went and looked at until tonight. And here's one of them. Let me just read you a couple extras. I printed it out. It's from a client of mine, one of my coaching clients, Mitch Resman, owns a company called, or the general manager of a company called Windy City Parrots in Chicago. And here's what he said. And he was writing this letter that he copied me on to a potential investor. So he's looking for an investor to help grow his company, take it to the next level. And he started with this. He said, "We didn't engage Ed Taylor until I had attended 3 or 4 of his free SEO webinars. I was able to use his information, or able to use the information he was providing at no cost to solve some SEO issues. I liked what he had to say and how he said it." Well, that's nice. Ed is our 9th SEO firm and hopefully our last. First of all, his model is unique. He's a coach, which means you meet via web conference examining your website, analytics, and so forth. Based upon the metrics, Ed then makes actionable recommendation to increase your website traffic and conversions. And that's exactly right. See, what I do as a coach is with every new client, I start with what we call a SWOT analysis, SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And that's exactly what we did with Mitch. We looked for the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that we needed to act on immediately to take his website to the next level. So that was the starting point. Then let me read that. I'm going to skip a couple of paragraphs. I'll put the whole email on the page here so you can see it if you'd like. But let me tell you what he goes on to say. With Ed, we're tracking about 200 keywords, about 26 on page 1 now, and watch closely for low-hanging opportunities like page 2 rankings or keywords. We can focus our effort on to push to page 1 with small efforts. It's a more holistic approach. He's comparing it to other SEO firms that he's worked with in the past. Since engaging Ed's service about 60 days ago, we've almost doubled the number of keywords on page 1 of Google and have seen traffic to Windy City Parrot increase 15 to 20%. Ed has brought a number of keywords into focus that enable us to see higher rankings, thus more quality website traffic. See, that was great for me. That's exactly right. As a coach, that's what I want to do, is I want to identify what can we do right now to have the most profound impact on your marketing, on your business, on your profits, on your bottom line. And in Mitch's case, that was number 1. Now we're also going to look at website conversions and other elements. But let me tell you what really prompted me to do this training program. I also had this other email to look at. This one's from another client of mine, a guy named Mike Bowden. And Mike's a general manager of a company called Elite Worldwide. And let me tell you what he wrote here. He said, "Ed, as you know, I've worked with 4 internet marketing experts over the last 2 years. I want to take a few minutes and let you know that my experience with you is not even comparable to the rest. You are extraordinarily bright and gifted." Well, that's nice. "And you are an ethical professional who I know I can trust, which I have found to be extremely rare in this field. You have given me many excellent suggestions that we have implemented to improve the results produced by our website. Blog, social marketing, email, and even some of our offline marketing. Thank you. I wanted you to know that I would highly recommend you to anyone looking for a very knowledgeable internet marketing expert. Please feel free to pass this along to anyone who is considering hiring you to be their internet marketing coach." So I get 2 of those, and I'm reading them right now, and it just inspired me to reach out to you and say, look, if you're not one of my clients right now, attend this training program. Let me show you what it means to look at your business, at your internet marketing, at your website, at your social media, and understand how to evaluate the strengths of what you're doing objectively and honestly, also the weaknesses. And the weaknesses, obviously, those are things we want to address. We want to look at the opportunities. What can you do right now to leverage yourself to increase your income? Maybe doing something very minor that'll have a profound impact on your bottom line profits. And then, of course, we want to look at the threats. We want to see, what is there a competitor? Is there something else that if you don't do, your online reputation perhaps? Right now we have this, with Yelp and other and Google places and so forth, your online reputation can really be an issue. So we want to look at those things. Anyway, I invite you to join me this Wednesday. So it's coming right up, Wednesday, the 18th, 11 o'clock Pacific time. There's a registration form right down here on this page where you can enroll for this program. It's 1 hour. Again, it's absolutely free, and I will show you very precisely how to evaluate the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of your website. Hope to talk to you on Wednesday, and we'll see you soon. Again, this is Santa Ed Taylor signing off. I'm your Internet Marketing Coach.